And an extra special hello to everybody tuning in from the Baby's Breath Canada fundraiser gala. I'm Maddie, and this is Kiki, and we are Canada's favorite female grill experts.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for this virtual barbecue demonstration. We really wanted to be there in person with you all, showing you how to grill these beautiful breakfast calzones, but we promise this is going to be just as fun.
And it's actually kind of cool because we get to welcome you guys to our grill studio here in Port Hope, Ontario.
The reason why we're together today is to help Baby's Breath Canada and the amazing people that work there on their mission to reduce sudden infant death syndrome.
So we are going to leave a link in the description box below so you can support this important cause.
We're so excited to be welcoming you guys into our barbecue community because whether you grill or not, maybe some of you don't, but I promise after you guys make these calzones, you are going to get into grilling. That's a fact, okay?
It is a fact, and we are welcoming you guys into our barbecue family because we always say we're one big barbecue family.
And whether you like it or not, today we're barbecue sisters that you may not have ever wanted, but you got us, guys.
Okay, so the barbecue fun all starts with our breakfast calzones. These are going to be so delicious. Some people might be thinking, breakfast calzones on the grill, how the heck are you guys gonna make those? But we assure you guys, these are actually very simple.
Yeah, so for those of you who have never grilled or never have made anything breakfast on the grill, you guys are gonna love these because they're everything that you enjoy in a breakfast wrapped up in this beautiful little pocket that you can eat while walking around because let's face it, that makes it a lot more fun
It's
too.
breakfast to go. It's breakfast to go.
All right, now buckle up everybody because we're about to rock your world with these breakfast calzones.
Let's do this. Oh, we gotta let them know. We dance all the time. Don't say we didn't warn you.
All right, you guys are allowed to dance too. You're at home. I want to see you
Let's
up.
all dance.
Whether you're in your jammies, we don't mind. Breakfast to go. Breakfast to go.
Now, the key to charcoal grilling is to get your grill lit before you start the actual food prep. So today we're cooking with a charcoal grill, and we always start with these wax lighter cubes. So you're just gonna put one into the center of the grill, and this is a charcoal chimney. So we're starting with a full charcoal chimney, and then you just place it right over the lighter cube, and about 15 to 20 minutes later, we're ready to dump this into the grill. So some of you out there who own a charcoal grill might be used to the old way that we used to light our grills, which is with lighter fluid. But please, 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 throw out your lighter fluid, get rid of it because it is so bad for you. It's full of chemicals. These wax cubes are natural, so always use the lighter cubes. We love them. You only need one to get all this charcoal lit.
While our charcoal is lighting, let's build these calzones. So it all starts with pizza dough, and we've made this pizza dough, but you can obviously buy the store-bought one if you're short on time. That one's just as good, and it's a lot easier than making it from scratch, even though making it from scratch is very, very simple. So we start off with some pizza dough, and then we're gonna cut it into equal sections because we want these to be mini, and we want them to all be the same size so they cook evenly on the grill. So first, what we like to do is cut the dough right in half, and it makes it a lot easier to make even sections if you cut it in half because then you can see one half here, one half there. So then we'll decide we want this half to be in 3 calzones. So then all we have to do is cut this half into 3, roughly. Okay, and then this half into 3. Just like that. And then all we're gonna do is take one of the sections of dough and use our hands and just spread it out into as round as you can get it. This doesn't have to be super precise. But if you want to think of this as like a giant pierogi or like a turnover or something like that, we just want a big round shape just like that. And then all we're going to do is put it down on our cutting board here. And then here's where we get to filling them. So we're gonna put everything in here that you'd enjoy at breakfast, but in calzone form. So we're gonna start off with some scrambled eggs. And the key to these is that you don't wanna overfill them. So what might not look like a lot in the filling, you basically just want a little bite of each of the ingredients in the inside here. So then we have some hash browns. Definitely less is more with this because if you fill them too much, they're not going to close, and that makes it very, very difficult to grill them without the inside sort of exploding everywhere, and that's not fun. Then we've got some maple baked beans. So then you've got that beautiful sweet and salty combination. And then we have some pea-meal bacon or Canadian bacon from Helenda's Meats in Oshawa. And it's already been cooked and cubed up. Everything that you add to these calzones needs to be cooked ahead of time, because all the grilling process is gonna do is cook the dough on the outside and just warm up the interior. So you want everything to be already cooked. And then we're gonna add some sharp cheddar cheese, just like that. Okay, and then you might be thinking, well, these look kind of dry, there's no sauce to them, but you guys just wait. We're gonna sauce the outside with hollandaise, so it's kind of like an eggs benny calzone mashup, and then they're gonna get topped with green onions because that just makes them look so beautiful. And then all we're gonna do to close the calzones is take one of the sides, put it over top like that, press down firmly, and you can get as creative with this as you want. So you can just push down. You want to make sure that it's fully sealed here, okay? And then, or what we like to sometimes do is start from one side and fold it over, because then this is going to make sure that your inside isn't going to escape when it hits the grill. And you just want to keep folding and pressing until you get to the other side. And then we're done with our calzone, and all we need to do before this hits the grill is oil the top with a little bit of olive oil. And this isn't really to prevent it from sticking to the grill, because if you start with a hot grill, your food isn't gonna stick anyway. All this is gonna do is provide us with some delicious brown color.
Now, one of the best parts about starting with all the ingredients that are already pre-cooked is you get to sample as you go. Good bacon.
Stop it.
Good hash browns.
There's not gonna be any left.
Good cheese.
And you're getting cheese all over yourself. Sometimes you could be going about your business, everything could be going right, and all of a sudden a bean pops through, okay?
If that happens, it's no worries, guys. It happens to the best of us. This isn't rocket science. We're here to have fun. And
Yes.
You know what? Like Kiki said, a bean comes through, but we're not going to let it ruin our day.
No, we don't need to panic. What we can also do is, if the filling starts to come through, push it back in. Give it a little tuck-in. And then get the dough. Dough is very forgiving. That's what's good about these mini calzones. You can pinch it back over.
There
See?
you go.
No one needs
like
to
it never
know.
happened. Okay, so the breakfast calzones are ready to hit the grill. Perfect timing. And you know the charcoal is ready to be dumped when it looks ashy like that. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing is dumping the charcoal in one fluid motion into those things, which those are called charcoal baskets. The reason why we love those is because that when you dump the charcoal into them, you can configure the grill however you want. You can move the charcoal to the side, you can keep it in the middle. Today, we're keeping it in the middle. So what we're gonna do to dump this is we're gonna give it a little bit of a shake to get the ashes to fall through, and then in one fluid motion, we're dumping into the charcoal baskets. Now, you're just gonna take your trusty barbecue tongs and, like we said, configure the grill however you want it. So we are moving the baskets into the center of the grill because we are going to be cooking our breakfast calzones over what is called direct heat as well as indirect heat. But before we do that, one of our biggest barbecue tips of all time is also one of the most simple barbecue tips of all time, is that make sure you are properly preheating your grill. So what that means is that you're putting the lid down and letting the grill heat up properly for about 10 to 12 minutes. Okay, so our grill is preheated, it's at 500 degrees. And another one of our tips is before your food ever hits the grill, you need to make sure that your grill has been properly cleaned. And this also helps to avoid food sticking to the grates because nobody wants that. All right, now we are at the fun part finally, when the calzones get ready to hit the grill. So we're just gonna take one of our calzones and place it directly over the heat. You guys can't smell the fabulous smells that are happening right now, but the dough is starting to crisp up. So you know when it's ready to be flipped, when it starts to pull away from the grill like that. We're just gonna give it a flip, and then once that side starts to crisp up, we're gonna put the calzone off to indirect grilling. So when we put the lid down, the dough can continue to cook through. The calzones have achieved the delicious grill marks that we all know and love, and now they're gonna continue cooking over this part of the grill in indirect cooking with the lid down.
You can tell the calzones are ready to come off the grill when they're all puffed up, nice and crunchy, and the cheese starts oozing out the sides. That's the best part.
It smells like a bakery in here, like a little mini calzone breakfast bakery.
Ooh. Now, this is what takes these breakfast calzones to the next level, and that is we're gonna top them with some fresh hollandaise sauce. Oh yeah. We love garnishing these calzones with anything green, and today we're using fresh green onion. Ooh, look at how good those look.
Okay, so now this is one of our favorite parts. I feel like we've said that about every single part in this video, but we love this part in particular because this is the taste test. And first of all, we kind of feel a little bit bad because although this has been super fun with you guys, it's a virtual fundraiser, we've had a blast, we can't actually share this with them.
No, exactly. Normally when we do our classes in person, everybody gets to gather around and enjoy the food, so we feel kind of guilty being able to eat these and you guys don't.
But you know what? That's even more incentive for you guys to get out there and make these yourself because you can't smell them, but they smell magnificent.
Yeah, so if you guys do end up making these, please take pictures and tag us on social media because we would love to share them to our story and show the world your creation because you guys are gonna love these.
And we just love drooling over other people's pictures.
That is a good point.
Exactly.
Yes,
we love looking at food pictures, so seeing this in your creation, we can't wait.
Yes.
Because maybe other people might put their own spin on this. Maybe some people like a sriracha drizzle.
Yep.
Maybe people like a barbecue sauce drizzle.
That would be good too.
We just want to see it. We hope you guys make these. All right, let's do this. I'm ready to taste these. I'm already drooling right now. Make me a good bite. Pick anyone. You can't pick a bad one here.
Okay, I'm not making
platter
you.
Looks fantastic, all of it.
I know, honey. I'm not making you a bite because these are like handheld, so you're gonna have one of them all to yourself. Okay, so
I might have more than one.
Okay, I'm gonna go with this one because it's got a beautiful dollop of the hollandaise right on the end, and
I have to say, you drizzled that to perfection.
Why, thank you.
You did. Pro drizzler right here.
Okay, so the key to these is making sure to get a bite of every little bit of all those goodies in each and every bite, including the onions and the hollandaise sauce. And for those of you who haven't seen any of our videos, whenever we do a food video, I always give a little bit of a sound effect before I do the good old airplane into Maddie's mouth.
It makes the food taste better. I love the sound. I never know which sound she's gonna do, so I'm excited. What is the sound for today?
The sound for today is, because this is a breakfast food, we're gonna go with the good old alarm clock.
And that's kind of loud and shrieky, but okay. All right, let's go.
Here we go.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, that took a crouch down.
The dough is crunchy on the outside, but yet soft and pillowy on the inside. You actually gave me a good bite because I got everything in there. I got a bit of the hash brown.
Did you?
A bit of the beans. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna have to go in for another one just to tell. Is the bacon in?
Okay, I think you ate enough beforehand that we might not have had any left. Okay, here we go. Okay, see, that is what I meant by not overfilling these though, guys. You just want a bite of each ingredient in here, and you'll see, if you can see up close here, that's what we're talking about. It's like, oh, did I? Thankfully, we have our trusty sidekick, Nino, my dog, in the grill studio with us.
Nino always helps us clean up.
He's gonna make short work of those remnants down there, eh, bud? Okay, so that's what we mean. Everything in here is perfectly proportioned. It's like everything that you love about breakfast in one bite.
Yes, you get some creaminess from the beans. You get a pop of saltiness from the hollandaise.
Oh.
Then that nice sharp cheddar, it really pulls through. Please, guys, if you're not a fan of sharp cheddar or aged cheddar, you're gonna wanna go with an aged cheddar in here because it really comes through.
And the reason we love making these on the grill as opposed to in the oven, can you just take this at this point, or do I have to keep? Now, you could obviously make these in the oven if you don't have a charcoal grill or you don't want to use your charcoal grill, but we do insist on it because of that delicious smoke flavor it adds to this.
I'm barely hearing what you're saying right now.
I know, I can tell you, like, I've lost you.
It's so good. Okay, so also apologies, guys, with the talking with my mouth open.
I'm getting the front row seat.
Sorry about that. Okay, so you guys might not know that our food tastes so good that it makes us feel like dancing. Kind of like this.
Turn it around the other way. Oh, how's that?
So we gave you a fair warning at the beginning of this video. We said we like to dance. We didn't say we can dance.
Oh, that's a big no. That's a big no.
That is a big no, but what we're gonna encourage you guys to do right now, even though we can't see you, I would love it, and Kiki would love it, if everybody stand up, get up out of your chairs. I think Mary Margaret Murphy is doing it. I'm pretty sure she's doing it.
I see Laura standing up, and
board
Emily.
members, we know the board members have some dance moves, so everybody get up and let's dance together because it makes us feel so good. So on that note, it tastes so good that it makes me feel like dancing.
Yeah, I'm winding it up. Yep. Oh! You got it. Put it everywhere. It was just like catching though. Baby. Good boy. What is that? I don't know.
That was so much fun. So we want to encourage you guys again to check the description box down below. Click the link to find out how you can donate to Baby's Breath Canada.
Now grill on, barbecue family.
Cheers!
Yeah. Oh my. I don't know. This is you. On that note.